Hi guys, my name's Adam Maney. I'm here doing a quick video on doing small lot subdivisions for investors and developers. This is my first time doing one of these videos, so I hope I don't butcher it too bad. So this will just show you the process of doing subdivisions, working out what our minimum lot sizes are so we can identify sites that have the potential for subdivision. So I've randomly picked a site at 14 8th Avenue in Loftus, and we'll just look that up. So I use 6maps, which is quite similar to Google Maps, except that it's got a bit more of a user-friendly interface, and you can use a couple of different tools that Google Maps doesn't have in terms of we can change our base maps, so we can see our lot areas, our allotment boundaries, and we've got things like area tool to work out our sizes, distance tools, we can identify sites to work out their lot and DP and stuff like that. So we're going to go up to the top left-hand side, we're going to click on the drop-down menu and search, then we're going to go advanced, then we're going to type in our site, which is 14 8th Avenue in Loftus. And you can sort of straight away see why I've picked this site. So if you look around in the area, there's a lot of sort of, I guess, rectangular blocks, while this block is quite long at its width, and you can see next door to the site that there's already a house on the neighbouring site. So it sort of gives me a little bit of an indication that maybe we can do a subdivision on this site. So let's just work out the dimensions of this site. So I don't have this site's not for sale, so I don't have any information about the site. I don't have a survey on or anything like that. So using 6maps, we're going to work out the dimensions of this site. So roughly, using this tool, and this is very roughly, we're going to measure out those allotment boundaries, and the site has an approximate area of about 1,456 square metres. So I'm just going to write that number down, so 1456. So we know our minimum lot area. We know the lot area of this site. Now we need to work out what the minimum lot area is under council's local environmental plan, so under council's LEP. So to do that, we can use, as a starting point, I use the planning portal. The planning portal's not great. It's quite new. It does sometimes muck up its overlays, so we can't rely on it completely. But it's great as a first point of call because it's quite a quick site to use. So I've just gone to Google, I've typed in planning portal New South Wales, and I'm going to click on the first link. So up comes this website, and then we're just going to type in the address. So we're going to type in 14 8th Avenue in Loftus. Great, it's come up with the site. And as we can see, we've got planning layers on the top left-hand side here. We're going to click on that. So at the moment we can see it's looking up its land zoning of the site. So the site's in an E4 zone, so an environmental zone. So we're going to unclick on that one, and we're going to type in, and we're going to click on minimum lot size. So straight away it's come up, it starts in K, and the minimum lot size is 550 square metres. So based on it being a site of 550 square metres, it's looking pretty good. So if the site has an area of 1,456 square metres and the minimum lot size is 550 square metres, well, chances are we can subdivide it at least once. So from a basic point of view, it looks like we can do it. However, what we're going to do is we're going to just double check that on council's local environmental plan to make sure there's no difference. So we go to www.legislation.newsouthwales.gov.au. And up will come this website. So top left hand side, we're going to click on browse, and then this is the only part of the site I need you guys to use, which is EPIs. So EPI stands for Environmental Planning Instruments. So this site's in Loftus, so I know it's going to be in the Sutherland Shire area. So we'll click on S for Sutherland. And we'll go down to Sutherland down here, which is right here. So we click on Sutherland Shire Local Environmental Plan 2015. So this is council's LEP, and this will outline all the requirements for the site in terms of land zoning, in terms of building height, lot size, floor space ratio, heritage, acid sulfate soil, and so on. But for this purpose, we're only going to look up our lot size. So we'll actually go to it in the document first. So if we scroll through, so lot size is the development standard, so we can see it here. So minimum lot subdivision lot size. So it goes through the requirements here, and basically we're going to look at this one. It says this clause applies to the subdivision of any land shown in the lot size map that requires development consent and is carried out in the date as planned. Subclause 3, the size of any lot resulting from subdivision of land to which this clause applies is to not be less than the minimum size shown on the lot size map in relation to that land. Right, so I guess that's the key sentence in working this out. So we need to know what council's lot size map says. So we're going to go to the top right hand side. We just clicked on maps. I'm going to click on lot size map, and I've been into it before, so I know that the lot size map is 1D. So we're going to click on that one. So a bit of a town planner's secret in how to find these websites. So just go into the map and zoom in as far as you possibly can, and then click Command F. I'm just going to stretch this out a little bit. Click Command F, and then type in the site. So type in the street. So I've typed in 8th Avenue. We've worked out it's here. Now we'll pull 6 maps back up to work out what the nearest intersecting street is. So if we change the background all the way down the bottom, we can work out that our nearest intersecting street is National Avenue. So going down here, we can see National Avenue, and we can see 8th Avenue here. So our site's going to be just here. So we know that we're K, which, double checking on here, the minimum lot size for K is 550 square metres. Now, most councils, when you look at your minimum lot size, is they will not include the axe. So when you're doing a battle axe lot subdivision, which is what we'll be doing here, i.e. there'll be an access laneway coming down the side here, and there'll be a house here at the rear. Similar to exactly the same as what they've got down here. They've got an access handle here and a lot here. So usually when council calculate the lot size, they'll exclude the access handle. So your lot size, for example, would just be, sorry if that works, would be like this. That's what council would consider to be your minimum lot size. So in this instance, the neighbours are around 630 square metres. Now, so we've worked out that it does satisfy the minimum lot size standards. The only other thing is just to have a quick look around the site in terms of any other land-based restrictions that would seem obvious that would restrict the site. So having a look at it, we can see there's a lot of bush here, so I'm assuming that's National Park. So if we've got National Park here, then you may be affected by bushfire. So that's something to take into consideration. And you may need to engage a bushfire consultant to work out your bushfire attack level. Another thing I do is I also go to Google Maps just to work out what the topography of that site is. So that's the one disadvantage of 6 maps, is that it won't show you, it doesn't have a street view. It only shows you from the top. So let's type in the site, 14 8th Avenue Loftus. Coming down to the site, if you click on the top left-hand side of the picture, it'll take you into the street view. You can see this is our site here, so I'll just go a little bit further up the street. And as we can see, the site slopes from the front to the rear of the rear allotment boundary. So the one thing you may have an issue there is you may have an issue with stormwater. So if you can't discharge to the street, well, you may have to discharge to a neighbouring site, or there may be an easement or something like that you need to take into consideration. So if it were me looking at this site, I'd be lodging a request to council to get hold of the information for the neighbouring site to work out how they did their stormwater, and that would be the basis of how I would work that out. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This is just a basic video on doing of identifying sites for potential subdivision. If you want to get in contact with me, you can contact me through Facebook, or you can send me an email at adam@conciseplan.com.au, or give me a call at 0434 103 896. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll talk to you soon.